Here we are, back with a video. Today, I want to go over every single piece of gear that I'm currently using in order to start my voice acting career. So let's start off first with probably the most important piece of gear, my microphone. I'm currently using a Blue Yeti, which is a USB microphone. Now, everything I've seen recommends not using a USB microphone and instead using an XLR microphone. Is that I already had the Blue Yeti because I was making videos for the Tiltarea channel, which I will put a link in the description if you want to see any of those. It's a gaming thing, Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO specifically. So if you like that game, maybe you'll like some of those videos. But since I already was using the mic for that, I was like, I'm just gonna keep this one and see how it goes. But everything I've seen says to use an XLR. The problem is that they're a little bit more expensive. And again, I already had this one, so I was like, I'm just gonna start with this one and see how it goes. In the future, I'm sure I'm gonna upgrade, but for now, Yeti, all the way. I also should mention, recently I've just been using the stand that came with the Blue Yeti, but I do have an arm stand as well, which is very nice. If I'm in like a Discord call and I'm gaming and stuff, I can position the mic a little bit better so the keyboard and the mouse don't get picked up at all. Obviously, if I'm doing auditions or I'm doing something voice acting related, then it's a little bit better just to use the stand because I can move it a little bit more. I can adjust it however I want. Plus, we'll get to a piece of equipment that I just got literally in the mail, last night. So I'm excited for that. But the arm stand can be nice. However, for voice acting specifically, I haven't really been using it. Again, it's just mostly been for gaming and other activities where I need my keyboard and mouse. The next thing I want to talk about is my headset. I have a HyperX Cloud wireless headset. I've used this thing for, I would say, minimum 4 years at this point. It's lasted me a long time. You can see on the ears, the leather that was covering them has basically completely gone away. Again, I've had this for a very long time, but it still works. I've had no problems with it. Absolutely fantastic. I could not recommend this more. The second to last piece of gear before we get to the special part is the webcam that I'm using. Now, in the first video, you could see that it was kind of grainy, and I was like, I can't fix this, and I don't know why. But you can see in this video, it is fixed. Now, keep in mind that I'm bald, and sometimes oxygen doesn't get fully to my head because I don't have extra hair to like absorb it, you know? There was a piece of plastic covering the lens. So yeah, that's been on there for years. I've had this headset, or I've had this webcam for at least 3 years, and I never noticed that piece of plastic that was covering the lens. But I removed that, and it is a lot more clear, and yeah, that's about it. It's a nice webcam. It's worked for a long time. I have no complaints. The ring light that I'm also using, which will also be linked in the description along with all of the gear that I talk about in this video. There will be Amazon links to each piece of gear. So if you want to check it out, feel free. The ring light that I have is, I want to say like 2 years old, but I haven't used it very much. It is nice though, because not only does it have the light, it has the 3 different modes that you can switch it to, but it also has a portion that I can attach my phone to, and I can use both of them at the same time, which I do for thumbnails and anything else that I need to record my visuals along with the light as well. The last thing that I got, which actually just came in last night and I haven't had a chance to test it, so we're going to be testing it live in this video. I'm also going to be playing a little symbol montage of me putting it all together, which so far has been extremely easy. I'm just waiting for the dryer to finish right now as I'm recording this. It is a foldable microphone isolation shield. Basically, it's like a super small recording booth, and it's supposed to help absorb some of the sound. My room is very open. I have like nothing at all on the walls. So by putting my mic inside of this, it should theoretically block out some of the extra bouncing and make my audio quality just a little bit better. From the reviews, it's saying that it's very good. It's rated a 4.3 overall, and a lot of the reviews talk about kind of specific things that they liked about it. Easy assembly, does a good job blocking out a lot of the extra kind of echoey bouncing noises that happen with the mic. So I'm excited to try this out on the video, and it's not that big. I got the large one, so it'll definitely fit my microphone inside of it as it's supposed to, but it's not going to be like it's taking up a tremendous amount of space. I actually have already a spot on my desk that I plan on putting it for when I'm recording, so it's going to work perfectly. Hopefully, we'll see. I'm excited to test it. Here is actually a audio clip of without it and then with it, so you guys can get a good comparison of exactly what it sounds like. All right, so here's just a quick voice clip of me talking as I normally would, not inside of the voice booth. All right, and here we are. The mic is now inside of the voice booth, and I'm curious what the difference is. And that is all of the gear that I'm starting with right now on this YouTube channel. For all of the pieces of gear that I'm talking about in this video, there will be links in the description to them. They are Amazon affiliate links, meaning if you make a purchase off of them, I will get a small commission from that. But this video is not sponsored at all. This is literally the gear that I'm using currently. Some of the pieces of gear that I use are rather old, like 3 to 6 years old. So if the model that I'm currently using is no longer available, I will link the newest model. This way you can get the closest thing to what I'm currently using, if it is something that you want to give a try. If you guys have any advice of things that I should upgrade to or things I should look out for, please leave them in the comments. I'm trying to learn as much as I can. There is a lot of information that I do not know, and I'm trying to absorb. So any advice would go a very long way. If you also have any of these pieces of gear, or you have any questions about them that I might be able to answer, feel free to leave those as well. I'm curious who else is currently using the same mic, who else has the same stuff, where you started if you're currently voice acting, and what you upgraded to after starting with the beginner type of stuff. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one.